Girlfriend's past trauma prevents her from giving oral sex, and I'm considering breaking up because of this in-bed incompatibility. I 40 male met my girlfriend, Nicole 39 female, 1.5 years ago. When we first met, we decided to take things slow because I wanted to genuinely get to know her before becoming intimate. We didn't even kiss until our third date and only became intimate after 3.5 months. We both have good jobs and enjoy each other's company. She is talking about moving in with me and have a future with me. Here's the issue. Nicole has expressed that she doesn't enjoy giving oral sex. She mentioned having a traumatic experience in high school, 20 years ago when her boyfriend forced her, which has made her hesitant and in need of time to feel comfortable. I've always respected her boundaries. In the meantime, I've been happy to perform oral sex on her, and she enjoys it. On our anniversary, I asked if she would be willing to give it a try again, and she reluctantly agreed. However, just seconds later, she changed her mind and stated that it still grossed her out. I asked if I had done anything wrong, and she assured me that I hadn't. It's just the concept itself that bothers her. Am I wrong for considering ending my relationship over this? I don't want to give her an ultimatum or force her into anything she's uncomfortable with. ETA, I have respected her boundaries. She was a firm no on anal and I accepted. As for oral, she said she needed time. I accepted it. Now she says the whole concept grosses her out. I asked, is it the texture, taste? So, I make sure I don't finish in her mouth. She said nope to the whole thing. ETA, I have suggested talking to a therapist, both of us, but she got furious, so I stopped. You're not an if you break up because you and GF are not sexually compatible. But you are a big for pressuring her for oral sex when she told you she experienced sexual violence in her last relationship. I think you should shift your perspective. Why? Our GF was sexually assaulted, and you keep triggering her by asking her for BJs, forcing her to relive her trauma. Read this and pay attention to number 5. Uda big time. If that matters to you, and many people like to give and receive oral sex, then it's perfectly in your rights to end a relationship with someone who you feel you're not sexually compatible with. Just be kind and patient about it either way. Maybe you can see a sex therapist together so you can work collaboratively on sexual communication and supporting each other. NTA, coming from a woman. You deserve to have your sexual needs met by your partner. Your current partner is incompatible with this, right? So probably best to break up unless you can see yourself giving up the idea of oral forever and remain monogamous, unless she wanted to be poly too. Point being, she also has the right to not give you oral, but you are definitely correct about her needing therapy regarding a past sexual trauma that she has not healed from. That is her responsibility. She should be trying to heal instead of just blocking that part of her life out and causing trouble in her relationship. The fact she got angry instead of being open to your possible solution is very telling that she does need to address this with a therapist. Update 1. I'm at the end of my rope here. It seems like everything I do is wrong. This morning, I had a chat with Nicole. I apologized to her and said I was being clueless and dumb. I thought you didn't care about me and got upset. In reality, it was me who was insensitive. You've been through trauma, and I was literally recreating the scene and was offended when you rejected it. I was an idiot. I'm very, very sorry. I'm going to see our GP to refer me to a therapist because I feel like I'm pretty clueless about trauma, and I don't want to trigger you or hurt you without knowing. She started crying and screaming, saying, can't you just let it go? Why is it a big deal for you? Why are you mocking a big deal and telling on me to the doctor? I tried to explain that I just want to work on myself, so I don't hurt her again. She told me to get the fuck out, so I just left for work. I'm in my car now, wondering what the fuck did I do this time wrong? Am I the a-hole for bringing up the topic and apologizing? Should I have just let it go? ETA, oh, dear God. Do you really think I was planning to see a therapist, pay out of pocket, to change Nicole's mind, so she gets guilt-tripped in performing something that she hates? No therapist in the right mind would agree. So unethical. Therapist would laugh at me and would have kicked me in the balls. I have never been through a traumatic event or even been so close to someone who has. I know I'm privileged. I just wanted to show her I made a mistake. I'm on her side and want to learn. Seriously. I can't be the only one who is clueless. ETA, she broke up with me. She said her priorities are getting married, having kids, and I'm obsessed over blowjob. She started screaming and said she never want to hear from me. I apologized again and asked if I can at least get a chance to explain. She said no and hung up. Not everybody likes blowjobs, not everybody wants to give blowjobs, both are fine, everybody can just do what they want. The problem is finding partners you're compatible with. If you like getting pissed on, there's somebody out there who is dying to piss on you. This thread has been very revealing to me on Reddit or bias. Literally nobody read this post. The dude wasn't going to therapy to convince his GF to do blowjobs. It was because lots of people in the other thread told him his lack of empathy for her trauma was horrifying, and so he closed the BJ door, but nobody is listening. So, I'm recently got dumped. My ex from years ago, Erin, added me on Instagram a while ago. According to her post, she is single. Is it wrong to contact her? Maybe hook up? History, Erin and I were FWB. Then she said she loved me, so we did dating. I was never in love with her. I ended it after a while. But this is years ago. Update 2: She broke up with me not even a week ago. To say I miss her is an understatement. I act like not a big deal, but everywhere in my house is a reminder of her. I stopped myself from texting or messaging her on social media. She said she hated me and never wants to hear from me again, so I'm not gonna harass her. I passed out on my couch while watching Netflix last night. In the morning, I saw so many weird texts from her that was sent around 11:30 at night. So many typos, she normally never has any, and broken sentences which made me believe she was drunk. She said I wasted her time. I'm an asshole for not even reaching out. I'm old and dumb. Well, I'm 40, she will be 40 in a few weeks. Then she said she misses me and love me? WTF. I'm confused. Should I just ignore? Or should I contact her asking if she is okay? If she wanna talk? I blocked her on my phone. Yet so far, she has sent me 3 emails and many text messages from other numbers. All the same things. Telling me how awful I am, how I wasted her time and stuff, ending with asking me if I want to get back together. My ex from years ago and I reconnected lately. We both just recently got dumped, so we talked and decided not to jump into the whole relationship thing. We are now good friends who have sleep over a few nights a week. She is awesome and sexually very compatible. Is this too good to be true? I don't know if they all end horribly, but it's obviously a doomed thing. Eventually one of you will get a BF/GF or want to move on, and the other one will be losing a thing they want to keep. I mean, I'm married to my FWB. It started as just hookups out of loneliness, but the longer we hung out, the more things grew. Oh, wow, amazing. My ex-girlfriend informed me that she is pregnant. I asked if it's mine and she got furious at me. She said, instead of working on yourself and thinking about getting back together and raise our baby, you are accusing me of cheating? If the baby is mine, I will do the right thing and help her out, but I have no plan of getting back together. Do I have to wait until the baby is born until I can do the test? Can this test be done while she is pregnant? Normie lesbian. Oh wow, I came from Beau to see if anything had changed. A prenatal test can be done. Non-invasive and also invasive. Talk those options over with a doctor. Given the post history, it's not far along. I recommend offering to get back together if shown to be the father on the test, and then just don't get back together if shown. Gives you a few month head start on the lawyers. Throw away /_E and /_op. I don't think she cheated on me? Who knows? FML Normie lesbian. I don't think it's cheating necessarily as much as she could be inventing a pregnancy to force you back into the relationship. Throw away /_E and /_op. How can I find out if she is honest or lying? Normie lesbian. Request the test, then go to the doctor with her.
Nicole, 40, F, and I, M, 40, were together for less than 2 years.
She broke up with me 2.5 weeks ago. At first, she said she hated me and didn't want to hear from me ever. I respected that and did not contact her. One night, she drunk texted me about wasting her time and suggested getting back together. I ignored it since she was obviously drunk. Recently, she informed me that she is pregnant. I asked if the baby is mine, which made her furious. She accused me of accusing her of cheating. Even though she hasn't had a doctor's appointment yet, which I told her I wanted to attend with her, she has informed my entire family that I got her pregnant and abandoned her and the baby. My Christian mom, siblings, friends, and cousins are pressuring me to propose to her. Today, she called me 3 times at work, suggesting meeting over the weekend with my family for a small wedding. I lost it. I don't even know if the baby is mine, and I won't marry someone just because of a baby. She called me an asshole and hung up and called my family again, and my entire family is mad at me. XDNXMXB, NTA, did you see the positive pregnancy test? This is whole kinds of crazy and kinda seems like a trap with the pressure of marriage. Update 3: So, Nicole, my ex, ended up emailing Aaron's, is my FWB, boss. She found the company on her LinkedIn and then mass emailed everyone. She wrote that we are engaged and have a baby on the way and told Aaron's employee to tell Aaron to leave our family alone. Aaron called me crying. Luckily, her company didn't fire her, but she was pretty embarrassed. She showed me the email. I decided to meet with Nicole in person and stay calm to see if I can go to the doctor with her. When we met, I asked how far along she is. She said she doesn't know exactly. I suggested that we go to a doctor who can probably determine the pregnancy through ultrasound or some tests. She said the doctor won't see her until at least 3 months. I asked how that's possible, and she got mad, saying it doesn't make a difference. She accused me of being a selfish narcissist and said she hates all of us, mentioning Josh. I asked who Josh was, and she started crying, admitting that she has been having an affair with her coworker since Christmas, on and off. She broke up with me hoping she could be with Josh, but he only wanted random hookups. That's why she made up the whole pregnancy story, saying, I realize that I still love you. I want to be with you forever. I asked her to confirm that she's not pregnant, and she screamed, no, I'm not, but didn't you hear that I still love you? I left. On the bright side, Aaron and I have been talking a lot, and the more we talk I realize what a wonderful woman she is. I asked her if we can spend more time together, not just and she said she liked that.